You have it?
Where he catches the biggest
There we go.
bass.
Got him. Got him. Got him. Good one. Oh, there's another bite right there. Oh, there's another one. Got another one. Back to back cast. And, oh, there's one. There we go. There's three. The turtle's kind of. Oh, there's one. There we go. There we go. We got one in front of the turtle's range. There we go. That's one. There we go. On the Slobberknocker. Let's go.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm not gonna lie to you, I got a little head start on today's video. I already walked in Bass Pro Shop and I was doing a little bit of shopping because some of my lures and stuff that I use on the channel, I have to buy them too. Like G-Man says, not everything's sent to me. I get some stuff for free. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but I don't get a whole bunch of stuff for free. I get some stuff I have to go purchase myself. I was walking through Bass Pro Shop and they have a combo, and I'm not gonna tell you what it is until we get on the inside and look at it, but it's cheap, and I think it's a great cheap combo to get yourself into bass fishing. Get up off the couch, stop watching all these videos, because you can watch all the videos in the world, but until you actually go and set out and intend to catch some big old big mouth bass yourself, you're not gonna be able to do it anymore. Or you're not gonna be able to do it just watching videos. You're not gonna be able to get good at it watching YouTube videos. So we're gonna go into Bass Pro Shop. The combo costs $50. Hopefully we don't leave with $350 worth of stuff, which we probably will, because that's always how it works whenever we step foot into this store. And I don't know if it's a bad thing. It's a little bit of retail therapy. You know, you gotta make sure your mind's in a good place, and if spending $150 in Bass Pro Shops puts your mind in a good place, go do that. Go do that. Might not be the best financial advice, but if it makes you happy, do what makes you happy. At the beautiful world of Bass Pro, we're gonna run in and make this happen real quick. Man, boys, let me tell you, I love, when I say love, I mean love with capital L. Love this store. This store's awesome. Hey, how you doing? I feel like I come into this store to record so much that the employees, when I walk in, they're just, hey, how you doing? You know, there's no weird looks about the camera or anything anymore, because I'm in here quite often making these juicy fishing videos for you guys. Let's see if I can remember where the combo was. Definitely in the fishing section. I was looking, and I like to just kind of do walkthroughs, so a lot of times I get questions about like, hey man, I'm looking for a new bass fishing combo in Walmart, Bass Pro, whatever, this, that, and the third. And I like to try to make sure that like, I can tell people what's in stock in my local area, and I feel like this is kind of part of the YouTube description, the job description of doing YouTube is like, you have to be up to date on everything that's in Bass Pro. But let's check these combos out real quick, and then we're gonna grab one and go catch some big old big mouth bass on it, because when I saw 50 bucks for a Bass Pro Shops combo, normally everything in Bass Pro is kind of, the price is inflated a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you. Bass Pro, they have Slobberknockers in here for $13, and I was in Academy the other day and they were $7. So it might not be the greatest place to get tackle, but like, a large variety of your colors and stuff like that, if a local bait and tackle shop doesn't have it, Bass Pro probably does. That's why I do love Bass Pro. But I mean, if they could just drop the prices by like $10 for everything, then they would be like market value. But check this out. All right guys, so this is a combo that I'm super familiar with. It is the Garcia Vengeance combo. The reel's pretty new. The reel came out in around like Thanksgiving of 2021 or so. I think I did a video on the reel. I know I made like an Instagram reel or like a TikTok about it when it first came out, and it was a Walmart exclusive. And then the Vengeance I thought was also a Walmart exclusive, but they made them a combo and it cost 50 bucks. Like, this is cheaper than what a Black Max is now. Or maybe, yeah, this combo's cheaper than a Black Max combo. And I think it's kind of a step up from the Black Max just because you get a really good rod. I have a couple of these rods at home. Also, I have one of these reels at home. These Vengeance rods are rods that you can get out of Walmart for like 20, 30 bucks, and then the reel's probably 30 bucks. So $49.99 for these combos in Bass Pro's a steal. I'm not sure how many they're gonna have. Sometimes I do see that Bass Pro doesn't have too many combos in stock. Like they'll get like 3 or 4 of kind of a one-off combo, like I think this one might be. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it does. I've never fished these two combos together. My Vengeance reel is on a not Vengeance rod, and my Vengeance rod has a not Vengeance reel on it. So I'm super excited to pair these two things together and hopefully go catch some big mouth bass in it. So we're gonna go check out $50 combo from Bass Pro. That cannot be beat. This is probably the cheapest combo in the store, honestly. The cheapest combo that's worth anything in the store. So we're just gonna hold on to this tight. We're gonna hold our camera in the other hand so we don't have any room for anything else, because once we start looking around, that's when the trip starts to get expensive and we leave with a reel that we do not need at all. I've done that quite a few times, so stay tuned. We will talk to y'all on the water. Also, we're gonna spool this up. Before we go, I gotta check out the Shape 108s. These are a new like Craw. I haven't seen the 4-inch version. Those look like they'd probably get 8 pretty good. I haven't seen this color. Oh, these would probably get crunched right now.
Oh, that bread looks so good. See, this is how the trips get expensive. That's what I was talking about right there.
Bass Pro Shops, if you're watching this, I don't need sponsorship money or anything like that. I don't need a sponsorship. I just want like a $500 monthly credit to the store. Or actually, I want a $550 monthly credit to the store. Just, and I'll come and film all my videos in here. All right, let's just go check out. We're going to go check out. All right, guys, I was trying to find somewhere else other than this pond to start this video off. I went to the first pond, saw a snake walking up to the pond. I had never been, the two ponds that I was gonna go try, never been to them. The first one saw a snake and I was like, not worth it today. It didn't look juicy enough to like trade a snake bite for a fish catch. Second pond we went to, super shallow. Like, I don't know what would make it as shallow as it was, but definitely something was going on at the second pond that we went to. Man, this thing is smooth, especially once we get it dialed in. I bet we'll be in the money. So this is the Garcia Vengeance combo. Why is it called the Vengeance, you may ask? Because it says Vengeance on the reel and it says Vengeance on the rod right there. $50 at Bass Pro. Probably the cheapest combo, that's actually going to be worth your money at Bass Pro Shop. A couple things just starting off. This is a 6:5 gear ratio reel, and oh, that's not what you want. Gotta get that out of there. 6:5 gear ratio reel, and then we have a 7-foot medium heavy rod. And we're throwing a little Texas rig today. Today's like the perfect, we don't have any wind, like it's dead calm today. So it's kind of like a spy bait day, but no wind. I think it would be like a perfect, if we had a little bit of wind, it'd be like the perfect like moving bait slobberknocker rattle trap day, which I have a war pig in my bag. So we might tie one of those on and throw it a little bit. One thing off rip that I do not like about this thing, it's a $50 combo. So basically you're paying $25 for the rod, $25 for the reel. I know the reel retailed at Walmart for $40 and the rod is probably like $29 or $39 at Walmart. So it's pretty much a steal of a combo. Like you're getting a $79 value if you buy them separate for $50. One thing that I don't like is when your spool tension knob, if there's no click, it's kind of hard to feel like your adjustment. I feel like it kind of gets loose throughout the day. And it's not really like it's not a horrible problem for $50. By no means is it a problem where I wouldn't buy the combo, or at least go to Bass Pro or go try to pick it up and feel it for yourself somewhere. But like, that's kind of one thing that always bothers me is when there's a spool tension knob and like when you kind of get to the looser end of it, it just feels like it's gonna unscrew and come off. So that's the first thing. But until we catch some fish on it and like, you know, put it through the paste today, really not gonna know. So gotta try to catch a couple big old big mouth bass on it first before we start making assumptions on it. I will tell you, we can sling a general on it. We got to get our line situation fixed. I did take some line straight off of another reel and put it on this in the truck just now. So the line is, I've always heard you're not supposed to do that, but once you cast to a certain point, it's going to go off and come back on straight. That's just my belief. So I'm not really going to worry too much about it right now. But yeah, I have a general that I want to hopefully catch like a nice 1.5, 2 pounder with, and like, you know, feel the drag and just feel the reel as a whole. Oh, the drag clicks, I like that. I would much rather have a clicking spool tension knob than a clicking drag. Okay, cool. I need to tighten that up a little bit. I really like the look of the combo. I really wish that the rod would be all black. Maybe they would like switch the color scheme on the rod, like a black rod with gray lettering or silver lettering. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? Got a nice overcast day, nice good fishy day. Not sure how fishy it's gonna get, but any day on the water trying to catch a big old big mouth bass is better than a day really doing anything else. Crazy, I was out here maybe 3 or 4 days ago and this whole side of this pond was covered in pollen. And now I come over here and there's nothing, like never even happened. Check out this color of this general. I found it in my drawer today. I have a soft plastic drawer at my house. I have a soft plastic drawer, and I found these. I had never thrown these before. It's called watermelon copper orange. So it's like watermelon red on the top, then it has like the orange on the bottom. I think it looked pretty cool. I was like, we need to try those today, because I know for a fact I've never caught a fish on one of these. Oh, there we go, right there in front of that train.
You have it? Yep, has it. There we go. Got him. Got him. Got him. Good one. Good one. Good one. Good one. Get out of that. He's gonna come off if he doesn't get out of there. Let's go. Let's go. First one. Come here. That is not a bad one. That is the 2-pounder we were looking for. A key. Ow. Boom, baby. Right there in front of that drain. Drains. Never fail you. Never fail us, drains. Never, ever. Boom, first one. Maybe not a 2-pounder, but he's definitely a pound or so on that Vengeance combo. What do y'all think? Ooh, he has a funny smell to him. Let's go. Hopefully we can catch a lot more of those. We have been out here for probably 2 or 3 minutes and already got our first one off the drain. I feel like I said this in a previous video, but I really love this time of year, kind of like early spring, when the fishing starts to pick up a little bit. They can get kind of predictable. If your pond has any type of structure in it that looks different from the rest of the pond, so like I'm not sure if water flows in or out of that drain. There's another pond over here, but it's like super shallow, super nasty, super muggy, for lack of a better term. I'll just call it muggy. Oh, there's another bite right there. Look, there's another one. Got another one. Back-to-back cast. Let's go. Come here. Let's go. Back-to-back cast. I forgot what I was even saying. Something about fish being predictable, I guess. Boom, that's not as big, but I mean, hey, it is a big mouth bass. That's the target species. Oh yeah, I remember what I was saying. We're gonna get you unhooked and then we'll talk to the people. Awesome, that's back-to-back cast. Boom, thank you. See you later. Awesome. Back-to-back big old big mouth basses. Okay, so like I was saying before I was so kindly interrupted by that bass, I love this time of year because the fish can get pretty predictable. You know, if you have anything in your pond that looks different, so like a drain pipe, or I mean, it doesn't have to be like a drain like that. That's like gold to me. When I see a drain with like bricks around it or big rocks or whatever that's been built like that, I love seeing those. There's I'm not sure what type of pond you would call it. It's just it's one of those nasty algae golf course ponds where you'd probably catch a 10-pounder out of, but like that's just on the nasty thunderstorm day where you're like, I'm just gonna get one cast over here just to see. It's definitely that time of year where like fish get pretty predictable. You know, if you see something like that, or you see one of those, you know, the long black drain pipes, kind of looks like a gutter looking, or like just a water pipe, something like that in the water that's underneath the surface of the water, like casting on the edge of that. Anything that just looks different in the water, anywhere that there's going to be a little bit of current. If there's a big rock somewhere in the water, I fished ponds before in my kayak where like I've seen bass just circling big rocks under the water. So any pieces of structure that you know where they're at in the water. So like I know there's a tree somewhere out here in the middle. I just know I'll get hung up on it, so I haven't tried to make a cast to it yet, but I could probably catch a fish off of that this time of year, because I mean the fish they get really predictable throughout the spring all the way pretty much until like May, June, where it starts to get into like the 90, 100 degree days, and we have like 3 or 4 consistent 100-degree days. That's when it kind of starts to switch a little bit, and they start to get lethargic, which they still sit on like moving water areas like a drain or something like that. They'll still be those type of places, but you might have to work for them a little bit more. You know, you might not be able to throw the same general everybody else is throwing. You might have to throw like a little Ned rig or something like that over there to get them to eat. Oh my gosh, we just got hit again. We just got hit again. I think one might have it, honestly. Yep, this one feels small. Look at that. I feel like it's a, oh wait, he's on there. Oh no, it's a stick. Oh man, I thought we went 3 for 3 right there. I was gonna say, dog, That's where taking a lot of fishing tricks, especially like later in the summer. You know, every year in Alabama, we kind of have a drought period, and I really like to fish the drought. You might not catch a whole bunch of fish. Like normally during the drought periods, I don't do that good, but all the water levels get really low in the pond. So when that happens, all that I'm going out to fish, or the only reason why I'm like taking a kayak out or taking my John boat out or whatever, is literally just to see where the structure is in the pond. I just make a little mental note of it. I mean, I'm not gonna remember every single piece of structure. Just knowing where, you know, if there's a tree slap dab in the middle of the lake, when I come back to it, I know before I get to the tree, I'm gonna make a cast in that direction, feel for the tree, then make another cast like at the tree, fish around the tree, and I'll catch a fish 9 times out of 10. Like fishing really is a full circle thing. It's something that you truly do have to practice to not necessarily get good at, but to have like higher percentage days of, hey, I know if I go out today, I can at least go catch 1 or 2. And oh, there's one. There we go. That's 3. Let's go. We are. Oh no, he flung my worm off. No. Oh, that's the worst when they fling your worm off and you can like watch it sink to the bottom. Like it's just right there. But I mean, it's probably 4 foot deep right where it's at. Hey dude, that's number 3 right there. Awesome. Cool. We're gonna run out of these generals. We just caught 3 fish, really 4 fish on 1 general. I'm not mad at that at all. It's pretty high percentage for a Maxscent general. Also, we're throwing the Maxscent generals. I credit probably that last fish or the bluegill or whatever that we missed right here 100% to the Maxscent. I was never a big fish attractant guy until like I found Maxscent. I'm telling you, this stuff, like, it works. I don't know what it is, but the 45% longer that it says on the bag, like, that is true. Like 100%, I'm a 100% believer in Maxscent. And I feel like a lot of stuff is kind of gimmicky. You know, a lot of lures catch fishermen, not fish. I think that's the saying. So I'd be willing to bet money that it is the complete opposite with Maxscent, because Berkley has like a lab where they have mad scientists working in the lab testing all of their stuff against competitors' products and whatnot. So we'll just test it. If we get another bite over here, I'm gonna just let the fish hold it for a second without him swallowing the hook, and I'm gonna slowly reel him and see how long he holds on to it. Since we've caught 3 right here in this one little spot, we're gonna count to 5 and we're gonna slowly reel the whole time before we set the hook on him. I don't want him to swallow the hook, I don't want to kill a fish, but we're gonna do a little science experiment over here just to see. Because, you know, normally when you kind of start reeling, and if you reel for too long, they'll let it go. We'll see. Golly, we can zip this thing. Once we get like a really good far cast out, we're going to be good. I hate that I put line off of another reel on here. I just didn't have a spool with me. Or I had 1 spool and it was 20 pound. I was like, yeah, that's probably not going to do it. I think we might have spooked something off of that bank over there. Something just swam off. Oh. One has it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was way longer. That was way longer than I said. That's 4. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I gave you more than 5 seconds, man. I gave you like 6 or 7. All right, if that didn't just sell you, I'm not a salesman, guys. I always try to say that, like, whenever I like tell y'all about what I like, because genuinely what I use on the channel is just stuff that I enjoy to use. Like, if that didn't sell you on a pack of Maxscent right there, but man, I'm telling you, those generals are hard to beat. Look, there's a little blow up right there. Awesome. Cool. This is a presentation. I always forget how easy it is to cast. Just a weightless general. It's almost up there with the rattle trap in my opinion. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good bite. Maybe, I think he should come back for that. Whatever that was a strong fish. Or I hit that log right there, that little stick. That was definitely a good one. That was definitely like a 3+. Because you could, you know, sometimes you can just feel like the weight of the fish. Oh, there we go. Oh, he let it go. Whatever that was small. That was, oh. Yeah, the tail of it, that's why it didn't feel big. I'm gonna rake it with the orange side out, see if that makes any difference. That's the cool thing about fishing with the soft plastic, is you can kind of get creative with it. After you've caught a couple fish on it, it starts to get a little soft, or starts to get those little ripples in it. You can start rigging it all different types of ways, and you never know. It seems like sometimes the more beat up a soft plastic gets, it seems like the more fish it starts to catch. It's almost like the used ones are a little bit better, but it has to be like caught. It has to be like used in the same spot. I don't know, something. Oh, there's a bite. Oh, yeah, see, these have to be small fish right there. Oh my gosh, he was pinned. I had that one. I won't move from this spot. I've been right here for like 10 minutes fishing for that same fish that I ate a second ago, because I know for a fact it was a good one. And see, I think that was that Maxscent, like that switch up, just having a fresh one on to where The fish can really get a good taste of it, I think. That's probably why we got him on that first cast right there. Oh, I like that cast. I like that cast right there. I made it inside the drain. Yep, there we go. That's a bluegill. That is a, yeah, that was a bluegill. I didn't even set the hook on that one. No doubt. It was like, those machine gun taps were definitely, no doubt about that. That was a bluegill. So like I was saying earlier, those little spots that look different, there's a small drain right here, but there's a couple turtles in front of it. It's normally what you don't want to see, but I think it's still worth a shot. You never know. But the turtle's kind of, oh, there's one. There we go. There we go. We got one in front of the turtle drain. Normally when I see turtles, I'm like, maybe not, but you never know. It's always worth a shot. As my mom would say, you never know. You never know until you try. I'd like to dedicate this fish to my mom. Mom, if you're watching this, thank you for teaching me that. Or I can't give that to my mom, both parents. Gotta dedicate that to mom and dad. Parents, if you're watching this, thank you for teaching me that life lesson. You don't know until you try. You don't like it till you try it. I tried it and I like that drink, so cool. That was awesome. Probably spooked any other fish that were over here, but what does that make? Number 5 on this little new color general. I'm gonna have to get on Tackle Warehouse tonight and order 30 packs of these, because this is definitely the best general day of the year I've had so far. Parallel cast down the bank. See if we can hook up. I shouldn't have cast it so far. I should have cast it maybe like 10, 20 feet in front of me. Look, there's a fish. Oh, let it go. No, he didn't. That's the bluegill for sure. No, he's on there. Oh, I think I got him. Nope. I stuck him for a second, whatever it was. Either a small bass or a bluegill. Yeah, whatever it is, definitely didn't have the hook. That's the one thing I will say about a lot of the lower end reels. For starters, I will say I think they'd probably be a little bit harder to get right to where you can cast them fairly easy. I don't know what that is, but it's not a fish. I hope it's not. I think it's a little bit more difficult to figure out how to get one of these properly set versus, you know, something that has a little bit, I think it's a little bit more difficult to get one of these reels properly set, just because everything on them is so loose compared to like my Revo STX. That reel is super smooth. All your functions are, you know what you're doing with it. You know, if you click your spool tension knob 3 clicks, if you need to tighten up your spool tension knob, you know it's tightening. You know how tight it's gonna be based on your clicks, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna fall off when you tighten it, or it doesn't feel like you can unscrew it to a point to where it'll just come unscrewed, where this one kind of just feels like it'll unscrew. But yeah, these kind of budget reels, some of them, not all of them. I really enjoy the Black Max. The Black Max, you can I've definitely undone the spool tension knob on a Black Max a few times, but that was just for me trying to explore with it a little bit and figure out how to use it, and like kind of the limitations of it. You know, how far can I unspool this before like I just can't control it anymore, or how far can I undo the spool tension knob before I can't control the lure anymore. Look, there's another. Oh, that might be a bass right there. Oh no, that was a good bite. That was a big bluegill. Imagine I'm saying all these fish are bluegill. It's actually like 3 and 4 pound bass, or 10 pound bass down there. All right, we're gonna put on a fresh general and catch whatever that is. Pollen mats, pollen mats, pollen mats. These things, I swear, I promise you guys, they are good for catching fish. Like the amount of fish that I've caught underneath like a mat of pollen, and it always looks so cool, especially like on a popper or something like that, because you can see the blow up. Pollen mats are almost, in my opinion, pollen mats are almost as good as like a scum mat. I might tie on like a white fluke or something that I can kind of fish through it, because I have some little belly weighted hooks, and I feel like those might do pretty decent over here. I don't know what to throw. I might fish this general in the trees and whatnot, and then like over here I might throw like a red frit side. I don't know. It's kind of hard. It's a hard decision, because I feel like a frog or like a topwater is key over here. Oh, there we go. Oh no, 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 no. That was him. That was him or her. I don't know which it prefers to be called, but that was it for sure. Making a little quick switch over to a Slobberknocker. I wish I had like a white or a chrome or something like that, but I know for a fact they're eating bluegill in here. I haven't seen any shad or anything in this lake, so I know they're eating pretty good sized bluegill too, so I think this is a good lure option, good switch. There we go. That's one. There we go. On the Slobberknocker. Let's go. Come here. I knew they were over there. I knew it. I knew they were there somewhere. Hey. Isn't it a good feeling when you're able to switch lures and, you know, you caught a few on the general and now we're able to switch to a Slobberknocker. Look at that. Look at that. Big mouth bass on the Slobberknocker. Let's go. Hey, chill out. I'll put you back when I'm ready, dog. Awesome. He didn't even really like hit that hard. It just kind of, you know, he just kind of ate it. Came into a little bit of pressure and he was there.
So guys, that's how you catch 7, how many fish did we catch? 6 or 7 on a new combo from Bass Pro Shop. There's a couple other ponds that I found earlier that I want to go try out for another video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But, I mean, you can't beat it. You can't beat it for a $50 combo at Bass Pro. All in all, if I had to rate that on a 1 to 10, if I had to rate it on Black Max level, I would say for a 7-foot medium heavy rod, yes, I would like that one. The only thing with the Black Max, it comes with a 6.6 medium rod. And I would like for it to come with a 7-foot medium heavy. So like to have a 7-foot medium heavy with that and then for it to be $10 less, I don't know. The Black Max just has such a strong spot in my heart. I'd have to tell you to still get the Black Max, but that is a very good second option, especially at Bass Pro. Bass Pro normally doesn't carry Black Maxes, at least my local one doesn't. So if you're in Bass Pro and you see it for $50 and you have the $50 to spend, I mean, to add another combo to your arsenal, it is not a bad one at all. If you're like, I was the person that I always said I would never have a combo that cost over $250, and I would still stick to that. I would be willing to just fish with stuff that costs under $100 because the more expensive combo you have doesn't mean you're gonna catch any bigger, better, brighter, anything crazier fish. So it really doesn't matter what you have, as long as you have a reel and a rod and a way to get into the water. That's all that matters at the end of the day. So I hope this helped somebody. I hope this helped you make a decision. I saw I had a comment on the last video saying, Larry, I just bought a, what did he say? I just bought a Vengeance because of you, and it was a video about the Black Max. So the Vengeance is good too. We just caught a whole bunch of fish on it in an hour. So we're gonna go check out this other pond. We're losing a lot of daylight, but it's right down the road. I will see you guys in the next video. We have a whole bunch of cool stuff planned. I'm about to go to Red Crest. We got a new kayak. We're about to get another new kayak. I have a tournament, another tournament coming up. So we have a whole bunch of tournament videos. I'm gonna enter the twin troller into a big tournament on a big body of water. So we have a whole bunch of stuff coming up here pretty soon. I'm really excited for this year. It's going well. You guys seem to really be enjoying the content so far this year. So let me know what you want to see down below in the comments. If there's anything, like any ideas or anything that you want to see, you know, just spitball them at me, throw them out there, and we'll see what we can get done. So thank y'all so much for hanging out today. Don't forget to fish them hard and have a good day. I'll see y'all on the next video. Thank y'all for the support. See y'all. Wouldn't it be something if I left my keys on the golf course? Another day, another empty bag of soft plastics. I go through a bag a day, I'm telling you. This channel's getting expensive, so if you could just leave a like and leave a comment and just say, hey, I don't need any money, I'm not asking for any money, but just leave a, hey Larry, we love you. Just a, hey Larry, it's all good. Hey Larry, it's okay if you spend $10 at Bass Pro Shop on generals, we still love you. See y'all.